All right, guys, very nice to have you along here today. It says that we are live, and I'm grateful for that. We're going to roll out, kind of bring back in celebration of almost, I guess, just over 6 months of being on YouTube, going to roll out a strategy that I started a long time ago. I called it the anti. That was when coronavirus was just a thing. And so I figured I would go ahead and try to, re-bring that back to our attention and see what's going on. And at the same time, I'm testing out the live action here. So we'll see what's going on. Now, many of you, if you follow me closely, you might know that I tend to videotape a bunch of strategies and then drop them as I can. And I kind of work around my son's schedule. Well, my son just moved to Washington State last week. And so I've got my apartment back to myself, if you will. That allows me to set up my craps table the way that I like and play it out a little bit more. So let's see what we can do here. Now, the antivirus strategy, I'm starting off with a $600 bankroll. When I did it originally, back on a simulator, actually, I rolled it out with the with only a $300 bankroll. But I'm going to roll it with 6, and we'll see how it goes. If you want to chat with me, go ahead and use the chat function, and I'll do my best to try to keep up with your comments and answer your questions if you'd like. And let's see how it rolls. We start off with a 75 on the don't, and it's unprotected. So $75 on the don't, it's unprotected. Let's see how it goes out. There we go. And we've got ourselves a 5. That's our point. Once we've got the point, oops, I got to make sure I got my bank all open, ready to rock and roll. Once we've got the point, we're going to put $73 out. We're going to put 25 on the 5. We'll put 24 on the 6 and the 8. There it is. And there's a regression, a built-in regression with this as well. Whenever we hit the 6 or the 8, now I'm going to modify this from the original, but whenever we hit the 6 or the 8, we're going to collect the $25. We'll collect the big money and drop this down. All right. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to kind of spread it out a little bit and see what we get from there. So let's take a peek here at what's next. We've got 25 on the 5. The point is 5. I could relocate this to the 9. In fact, I will. We'll move that to the 9. So, just kind of the way I want to do it. And we've got a 4, 2, 6. Easy 6. 24 is going to make us 28. I'm sorry, let's see it. 24, yeah, it's going to make us 28. That's right. So pay no attention to the thing that I said about the balance here. We're just going to go ahead and bank that. We'll bank the 28, and we're going to regress 1 unit. There we go. So put that back in our bankroll. Dice out. And we've got a 5. 3, 2, 5. Oops. There we go. See a couple of you logging in. Hey, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm super grateful. 3, 2, 5. That is our point. It's going to lose that 75. All right, so we'll go ahead and set it back up. These are off. And we'll go ahead and roll it back out. There's a 6, 8, or a 6, 2, 8. There's a easy 8 going on. Those are off. This is our point now. And I'm going to go ahead and take this down to 24, and I'll put up 25 on the 5. There we go. This, we didn't hit a 7, so we're just going to go ahead and keep that rolling the way that it is. And I think we're ready to rock and roll, guys. The chat should be live. If you want to give a shout out, say hello. I'd love to hear from you. There's a hard 4. we go. I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing as I'm doing this live. I see that there is a, in my view, the camera is backwards. I'm hoping that's not the way that it's coming out, but if it is, somebody let me know in the chat, if you will. All right. There we go. Dice out. And there's the 6. All right. So we got there $18. That's going to pay us 21. We'll just go ahead and rack it. Hard to believe it's been just a little over 6 months since I started working the YouTube channel, but here it is. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are too. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And there's the 5. That 5 is going to go ahead and pay us 35. This is what I was talking about. Guys, I was wrong about the 6 and the 8, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave the 10. I'm going to bank the quarter, and I'm going to go ahead and put the 10 on the 4. All right. A little freestyle here. Just trying to have a little fun here. Let me check my chat, make sure nobody's shutting out and I don't see it. I don't see anybody chatting, so I'm going to go ahead and keep playing. There we go. This is a remix, if you will, of one of my earliest strategies. There's a 6. There's a 6. I said I was going to go ahead and regress this, and I didn't, so I'm going to go ahead and pay myself the 21 for that, and then I will regress it. So there's 21. We'll bank that. And we'll regress this, minimizing the risk, or the expense of the 7, I should say. There we go. And we're back out. There's an easy 10, 6, 4, 10. There we go. That's not going to pay us anything at all, so we'll just keep on going. Oh, you know what? I think I just caught myself. I said that I hit the 8. That's the point. I apologize, guys. First time out on the, I'm going to pay this back. That 21 I'll pay back to the bank. I'll drop this. I'll go back here and drop that. That's there. That's the bank's. And what else did I need to do? I'm not going to worry about that. I was supposed to regress it anyways. These are off. There's an 8 that I rolled after that. So we're going to go ahead and make the new point 8 again. I think I'm caught up. If I'm not, forgive me, guys. I'm juggling a couple of things. Do me a favor. If you're watching this right now, I see there's 3 of you watching. Do me a favor. Just drop me a note in the comment section, or the chat section, I should say, to let me know that you are actually able to see and hear what I'm doing and the thing's not backwards. Because if it's backwards, you should probably tell me now so that I can figure out how to do it. I think I'm caught up. I messed up the point there in the last one, but I think I've made it correct now. 8 is our point, and dice out. There we go. There's a 7 out right there. All right. Start off with a $600 bankroll, 7 out on this. There we go. And the 7 is going to pay us 75. All right. We start fresh. This is a remix of what I called the antivirus strategy. Once this video is done with being live, we're going to go ahead and put a link up at the top so that you guys can see. Go find that antivirus strategy in my playlist. But as it is now, let's just go ahead and rack it up here. We've got 75 on the don't pass. This is unprotected, and we're coming out. Awesome. Chad, thanks very much, man. I appreciate you for helping me, letting me know that it's working. Hey, Chad, while I got you, is the screen working in the right direction? Because it looks backwards to me, and it's a little new for me. First time I've gone live. So let me know if the screen looks good for you. There's a 426. We're going to go ahead and put that as our point, and we'll go ahead and reset. I'm going to put 25 on the 5, 25 on the 9, and 24 on the 8. And as we hit the 8, I'm going to regress every time we hit the 8. We'll collect, and then we'll hit. When we hit the 5 or the 9, I'm going to collect the quarter and take the $10 and drop it on the 4 or the 10. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's see what we got. Awesome, Chad. Thanks, man. I appreciate you for watching and shouting out to me, man. That's awesome. If you guys have any ideas of what might make this strategy better or more interesting, shout it out, man. Let's see what we can do. Again, first time doing a live, and I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. It's a Wednesday afternoon, and we're just kind of kicking it. All right, here we go. Coming our dice out. And there's the 8 right there. Okay. So you got a 5, 3, easy 8. That 24 is going to pay us 28. And we're just going to rack it. Here it is. There we go. And I said I was going to regress this 1 unit. So there we go. Got back in our rack. Lived again. Lived to fight again, right? There's another 8 right there. Hard 8 this time. So that's, what is that? We're at 18 is going to pay us 21. There it is. We'll go ahead and rack that and regress 1. Got 12 on the 8 now. There we go. Dice out. There's the 9. It's going to pay us 35. Oops. There we go. Hope you guys are having a good day. I am seriously toying with the idea of coming out with a video every single day. Would love to hear your thoughts on that. I'm going to bank that 25, and I'm going to put the 10 on the 4. All right. So let me know if you think that's a decent idea to come out with a video every week, or is that overload? Is that too much for you? Let's see what you think. Here we go. And there's the 6. That's our point. We're going to lose that $75. Paying attention this time. And we'll drop it back down. We start off with a $600 bankroll. This is a variation. These are off, but I'm leaving them on the table. We are playing a variation of the antivirus strategy that I came out with almost 6 months ago. The channel is 6 months old. And I just thought, let's see if we can't play it out here. When I first came out with the channel, I didn't have a table, didn't have anything to really much write home about. So I used the Wizard of Odds simulator. It worked. It wasn't great, but it worked. There's the 10. Easy 10. I like the easy 10 and the 4, either the 10 or the 4, for a don't pass strategy. Obviously, it's much harder to reach or to hit that than it is the 7. And right now, we've regressed the 8 by 2 units. We've got the 5 and the 9. 7 is going to make a positive, net positive for us. And because we hit the 5 once, we're going to go, we added the $10, banked the 25, added the 10 to the 4. So we're set up for success across the board. All right. That's out. And there's the 8 right there. All right. That 12 is going to pay us 14. And that's as far as I'm going to regress, guys. Most of the tables these days are at least $10, if not more. So we're just going to go ahead and leave that. I'll go ahead and put that in our bank account and leave that as $12. Okay. Here we go. Dice out. There's aces. Not going to help, not going to hurt. I want to say special thanks to, there's our 7, Big Red shows his head. Special thanks to the people who have either commented on so many of my videos or been a big part of my inspiration. I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to Wager Me This over there. Boy, I'll tell you what, he's doing great stuff. I just visited, Jacob, if you watch this, I just visited Arkansas over this last weekend. And man, oh man, it's tempting. It's tempting. I live in Colorado, in the Denver area, but my family is out there in Fayetteville, and it is tempting for me to consider going out and either buying a house or at least renting an apartment out there. The same apartment that cost me $2,000 out here out here would cost anywhere in the neighborhood of $700 to $800 a month out there, and that's tempting. I love it here in Colorado, but I also enjoy very much being out there in Arkansas with my family. All right, so there we go. Paid our 75, got rid of these here. We're starting fresh. Variation of the antivirus strategy. We're coming out unprotected there, guys. There's the hard 10. That works for me. There you go. Here's our point. Now we'll set it up the way the original was designed to be set, and that is 24 on the 6, 24 on the 8, and we'll regress 1 unit with every hit. There we go. So what we've got set here, guys, we got the 7's going to pay us 75. We got 73 at risk, but with every hit of the 6 and the 8, we're going to regress. I leave the 5 up, and every time I hit the 5, I collect the quarter. It's a $35 win. I collect the quarter and put the 10 out to play. All right. So there's where we're at. Dice out. And there's boxcars, midnight. Dice out. Oh, dice off the table, no good. Let's go ahead and throw another one out there. So yeah, I mentioned Jacob over at Wager This. Of course, Big AZ, huge inspiration for me was I was getting started. Really taught me the ways of the don't pass, and sometimes he taught me how not to play the don't pass. But I appreciate him so much. His stuff is great. Dice up. And there's a 7 out right there, guys. We didn't get a chance to do it, but it is I think it's a $2 net gain because we're going to lose 73 and we're going to gain 75. There you go. Go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Who do you like watching? Who's your influence out there in YouTube land? I call it the University of YouTube because I spend a lot of time studying other people's work on that. So who do you like watching in the game of craps? And how long have you been watching? Are you new? Are you experienced? Boy, here's another one that I got to shout out to, and that's Mel over at Craps Hawaii. Wow, what a great guy. And while I'm at it, Uncle Angelo. I mean, this guy's forgotten more than I'll ever know about craps. It's really great. And these guys have been a great encouragement to me. So if you have the chance to chat with me, drop a note. Let me know who inspires you, who you like to watch. And if you've got an idea of what you want to see, you let me know that too. There's a 4-2-6. That's our new point. There we go. And with that, we're going to go ahead and put a 25 on the 5 and the 9. And we'll put 24 on the 8. Okay. Dice out. Hard 4. Not going to help, not going to hurt. Here we go. There is the 6. That's our point. We're going to lose that $75 on the don't pass. All right. We're going to run out one more here. I don't want to take you too much of your time here. And I'm enjoying the fact that I'm learning how to do this live thing. If there's a time that is best for you to watch and engage in a live video, let me know. That would be great. I could set that up. I don't want to step on anybody else's live toes, if you will, because I know that a lot of the guys do live programs in the evenings. So you let me know what works best for you, and I'm happy to serve. All right, here we go. Those are off, and we're coming out. And there's the 9. That's our new point. we go. I'm going to take this, put it back. We're going to go ahead and put out 24 on the 6. Every time that we hit on the 6 or the 8, we'll regress 1 unit down to $12. So 2 units, assuming that we're playing on a $10 table. Okay. That's out. And there's the 415. It's a $35 winner. You'll see what I'm talking about here when we get 35 bucks. We're going to go ahead and rack the quarter, and we'll put this one to work. I'm going to play it on the 4 right now. That's what I'm feeling. You could put it on the 10. That works as well. You could stack it on the 5. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like to do. I like to spread it out a little bit. Here we go. That's out. And there's the 7 out. Just like that. All right. Well, we made 25 bucks, and 25 plus 2 is 27, right? So there we go. There's that. And that. And then we make 75 on this side over here. All right. So we started off with $600, guys. And again, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, but let's take a look and see how we did. Start off with 600. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 400. And let's cut these out here. 475. That's 500. I'll go ahead and color that up. 500. And we've got 500 and let's see here. That's not it. 512 bucks, guys. So we lost a little bit, but we had fun playing. And, you know, this is, again, just really as a test for me to see if the live was going to work and how it was going to play out. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll come back and do this again. And unless I hear from you guys saying, no, we don't want more content, then I'm thinking about putting a new video out every single day. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I can keep up with the bandwidth, but I'm going to give my best college go. All right? This is CT Crapstastic saying thanks again for watching. I'm super grateful for each and every one of you, and would love to hear your comments in the comment section after this goes. What is it? It's live now. What is it? Does it go dead? I don't know. Whatever that is, I'll see you in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys.